That's right. A very good evening to each and every one of you, wherever you guys are joining us from this evening. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Good to see you, fantastic folks. Good to see you, great people this evening. Happy, happy, happy to be here. Happy to be here. Well, some of you all would know the bell broke last evening, and some of you are going to be happy about that, but it's gone for repairs, guys. It's under repairs. No other bell in history has ever been rung so much. No other bell in history has ever been rung so much. And folks, let us know that you're receiving our audio loud and clear. Good to have each and every one of you here with us, guys. We're fired up, Simone Williams, and we're ready to go. Francia Fraser, we see you there. Doreen Beckles, we see you as well. Guys, we are so happy that you are here with us. Catherine, and is it Ness? Good to see you, Faith Scott. Good to see you, Carlotta. Ronalds, good to see you as well. Laverne Cameron, good to see you, Laverne. Good to have you, Pollyann Schultz here. And Sukchan Sudhari, Pinky Vaughn is here as well, guys. We are so happy that so many of you are with us this evening. We will have it no other way, folks. No other way. Siobhan Sharp is here. Paul Harry is here. Yep, Paul says he's hearing us. He's hearing us loud. And Melinda McKenzie says she's ready to fight. I hope so, Melinda. Jackie Baird, good to see you, folks. Good to see all you beautiful, fantastic people. I see Africa Charles is here as well. Wendy Caesar is here too. Donna David, Urcha McCalman, Caleb Wilson. Two last names, Wilson. Good to see you, Eartha McCalmont and Melissa McFarlane, Carl Fordyce. Good to see you, Veronica Primo Rollins, Brenda Bowman, Alexis Arthur, Claudette Harry. Good to see you, folks. All of our favorites like Kim Walker. We see you out there, guys. We see you. Come on board, guys. Share the live stream. Let's fight. Pace and power. Pace and power. Pace and power. You're going to have to imagine you're hearing the bell tonight. On the repairs, coming back louder and stronger. Darius David. How are you doing, Darius? Ariel Abrams, we see you as well. Andy Williams. Myrna Toby is here. So good to see you, Myrna. How have you been? Good to see you, Jackie Baird. Yep. Denny's London Welchman. Good to see you as well. And Carl Fordyce. Mortimer Timothy Reynolds. Good to see you, Mortimer. Really, really happy you're here. We are happy that each and every one of you are here with us. We're going to be here for another 45 minutes to an hour. And guys, we are so glad. We are so glad that each and every one of you are here with us. We could not ask for more. And even if we could, we are fully satisfied with you guys. Boots on the ground. We are back again, guys. Good to see you. Good to see each and every one of you. Really, really glad that you guys are here. Charles Nelson, I see you there. Richard Fordyce, Suzanne London. How are you, Sue? How are you? Good to see you. Gail Alicock, how are you doing, Gail? Good to see Gail. Pace and power. Simone Kennedy, I see you as well. Anthony Hudson, Francis Stewart. Good to see you. David. Good to see David. Dorrit David, that is. Good to see. I see Denny's Graves Andy. Ingrid King is here as well, and Carl Fordyce is here too. Kurt Roberts is here. Andrea Houston, no problems here. Good to see you, Karen Thorne as well, guys. We love each and every one of you. Love having you guys in the ring. Lots of information to share with you guys this evening. Pace and power, folks. Tell the person sitting next to you, pace and power. I'm trying to make myself comfortable here. Pace and power and pace. Good to see you, Jamal Aziz. Shawnette Edwards. Good to see you, Joy Wong. How are you doing, Wong? Good to see you, Joy. Yep. Good to see each and every one of you. Martha Harris is here. Stacy Bradford is here. Yep. All our favorite folks. Janella. How are you doing, Janella? So good to see you. Like Wilton Blue. Sonia Massey Cobb. Good to see you, Sonia. Sharon Castillo Edwards. Good to see Sharon is here. Kurt Roberts is here as well. Come on down, Kurt. Michelle McKay is here too. Albert Morgan. Good to see you, Albert. Bernie says, Bernie Creation says he's watching us from New Jersey. Say hello to everybody there in New Jersey for us. Give them our love, give them our care, give them our concern. Good to see you, Albert, Michelle McKay, Rosie Rose, Jeff, Derek Smith, Royston Sampson. Look how many folks have joined us, guys. We're so grateful. Pauline Chalmers and Carol Hudson. Guys, really good to see you here. We are so happy that you guys have joined us. We're fired up, folks, and we are ready to go. Ready or not, guys. Here we come. I see Carol Hudson is here too, guys. Good to see you. Royston, Sampson. Yep. All the folks are here. Those of you who are just joining us, guys, we broke our bell last night. You didn't see when I was ringing that bell and the inner piece just flew off like that. Didn't you guys catch that? Broke the bell. Live in the broadcast. We're so good that all of you folks are here with us. Could not have it any other way. Would not have it any other way. Love you, Sandra Davis. Jamie Gomes, good to see you. Nicola Daniels, how about you? How you doing, Nicole? Hope you guys are being gentle with yourself. You Tindy Grant, you guys are going to have to ring the bell wherever you guys are for me. And make the noise, folks, so the people can know. The people can know who he is. The people can know who we be. Brenda Chaharali, good to see you. Leslie Alves and Spurry Lee. Yvonne, good to see you. I seen, good to see you as well. Janice Cummins, you know, all of you beautiful, wonderful folks. Fired up, ready to go. Folks, we thought we might have had to do the program with some candles, but thankfully, guys, thankfully, the power system holding, because you know what? Black to the out, folks. Blackout. That's what's happening in the national capital city of Georgetown. Blackout. We broadcast our program from here. Blackout. Yep, 3 budgets later, 3 biggest budgets later, and blackout. Believe it or not, we're going to do what we got to do, folks, and move forward. And that's what we're about, doing what we got to do and move forward. Good to see each and every one of you. Alicia Thomas is here. Yvonne Dublin is here. Heaven Faith is here. I see Volme Wilson is here as well. Sharon Alfonso Graves, Sharon Alfonso Evans is here. Sharon Castillo Edwards, all the Sharons here, you know, all the Sharons come out. Alicia Thomas, good to see you. Tonya Cummins, how you doing, Tonya? Good to see you. Good to see Ann Singh and Alicia Thomas. Yonet Benjamin, good to see you. Sister Mercy, great to see you. Desiree Smartfields, Desiree, I ain't seen a little while. Right? I ain't seen a little while. Whatever money you owe me, I forgive you. Right, Desiree? I forgive you of that. Right? Respect her money. Folks, Desiree owe me that. Whatever you owe me, Desiree. Whatever you owe me, I forgive you. Paul DeAndrew, how you doing? Good to see you, Paul. Clip Scat, good to see you. Clip Scat, all these fancy. What kind of parent give a child a name like Clip Scat? Folks, the same kind of people are giving me blackout. It's them kind of people. Clip Scat, good to see you, Clip. Bonita, the names are rushing by. Natasha Barker, Sheena Hazel, Benetta John, good to see you, folks. Yep. I'm just trying to keep pace with the names that are going by. Guys, good to see you. We're fired up at this end, ready to go. Alex Powell is here. Lorraine Samuels is here. You know, folks, lots of people always get the impression that we only give a shout out to folks who contribute to keeping us on air and keeping our programs going. That is not so. As long as you drop a comment in there, we shout you out. As long as we see I can pick it up fast enough, I give you a shout out. So shoot out the comments, guys. Shoot out the comments. Share the live stream. And smash that emoji button for us, folks. Smash that emoji button for us. Blackout on the them boys. Bring it back more than ever before. Blackout like first time under them. Blackout. But that being said, folks, we got to do what we got to do, Karen Thorne. Denise Williams, we got to do what we got to do. Carl Fordyce. Naheem Hamilton, we got to do what we got to do, people. We there. Blackout. Moving on, folks, we're fired up here and we are ready to go, ready to have each and every one of you ready to head to the fight card. Roxanne Odessa, I see Cassandra Keel is here as well. Bonita Green is here. Maureen Chichester Paul is here as well. I see Kurt Roberts is here. Chandel Moses, Margaret Craig. How you guys doing? Naldo Grant. Naldo, how you doing? I ain't seen a little bit. Hope you're taking care of yourself, Naldo. Marilyn Thomas is here. Venus Walcott is here as well. Welcome, Venus. Good to see you. Spruce I worried about. Chandel, Moses, and Delano Caesar. All these Caesars come out tonight. All these Caesars. Good to have you guys. I see Colleen Solomon. Good to see you, Colleen. Hope you are well, guys. fired up, ready to go, right to head to the fight card. A very good evening to each and every one of you. I'm ringing that bell. Folks, the bell broke last evening live on the air and it has gone to undergo some repairs. It's gone. You see how we speed that bell? Gone to undergo some repairs. But we're so happy that you guys are here with us this evening. We're so happy that each and every one of you are here with us. If you're joining us on Facebook, take a split second and follow the page you're joining us from. My YouTube people, I want you to subscribe to that YouTube channel you are joining us from. And if you're joining us on Twitter, where my Twitter peeps at? Where my Twitter peeps with the tweets at? Good to see each and every one of you. Yes, you watching us on Twitter. And you guys on LinkedIn too. Believe it or not, we have a LinkedIn audience. We broadcast to LinkedIn as well. Good to see each and every one of you. Wherever from around the world, you guys are joining us from. Let's fight, guys. Let's fight. Fired up and ready to go. And we are going around the world this evening, folks. That's where we start our broadcast. And I think we start at where? Yep. The World Health Organization, folks. The World Health Organization. That is where we begin. That is where we pick up our broadcast from this evening, guys. As I was saying, the World Health Organization, ladies and gentlemen, well, they are planning to come out of the emergency phase of COVID. That's what they're telling us at that end. Planning very, very strong to come out of the emergency phase of COVID. And this is what we learned just today from the Director General Tadros Ghebreyesus. Yep. Tadros Ghebreyesus, the Director General of the World Health Organization. And according to the Strategic Preparedness, Readiness, and Response Plan of the World Health Organization, the Director General says they have several things they're considering, folks, and you have to pay attention because this impacts each and every one of us. Each and every one of us. They said that they're telling us that they are calling for improved detection of long COVID, improved detection of long COVID to track and reduce long-term disability after the pandemic has ended. They're saying that countries must continue to do diagnostic testing for SARS-CoV-2, which helps identify individual cases and guide community-level decision-making for tracking virus evolution, believe it or not, within the animal population, folks. And it says here that the World Health Organization continues to promote the goal of vaccinating 70% of the world against COVID-19. So we're going for universal, what you call herd immunity. That is what they're aiming at there. Universal herd immunity. 70% of the world population, they are hoping to get vaccinated, folks. And that would be as the WHO plans to emerge from the emergency phase of the COVID-19 pandemic. That would be our encouragement to each and every one of you who are watching us, folks. Please continue to practice all of the COVID-19 protocols. Continue as long as you can. It will redound to your benefit. It will redound to your benefit. Good to see each and every one of you, and we want to see each and every one of you for a long, long time to come. Believe it or not. So please take it seriously. We're not quite out as yet. These are the plans, they say, as we emerge to reach herd immunity universally, right? Worldwide, 70% of the world's population. Have you guys taken the vaccine as yet? Have you considered taking it? Right? Don't say because COVID is easing up and so on, it's a good thing you won't take it. Right? Please take all the precautions necessary. Do that for us. Take all of the precautions necessary. And this is what the World Health Organization is telling us. Still internationally for a little bit, folks, some very, very sad news today as we learned that the renowned actor Bruce Willis of Die Hard fame, of Sixth Sense fame, you name it, right? Just the Two of Us fame. Bruce Willis, tremendous talent. His family announced today that Bruce Willis will be stepping away from the career he loved so much. He will be stepping away from acting he will be retiring effectively, ladies and gentlemen, from acting because he has been diagnosed with aphasia, which they say it's a form of dementia, which affects your cognitive abilities, your ability to remember, your ability to speak, and all of that. He has been diagnosed with aphasia. Again, it is a form of dementia, and we really are going to miss Bruce Willis from the movies. We are really going to miss Bruce Willis. Anytime you see Bruce Willis in a movie, you know that's a good film. It's a good film. He has been on the big screens for so long. Grew up watching the Bruce Willis films, and we are so sad. Folks, continue to lift him and his family in your prayers. Those of you who are religious, folks, right? Those of you who believe in a higher power, remember them. Remember Bruce Willis. This is a good guy. This is one of the good ones. Remember him. Please and thank you. As he is stepping away, his family said, from the career he loved so much. Again, after this diagnosis with aphasia, which impacts cognitive abilities, and they tell us it's a form of dementia. Folks, I'm certain y'all know Bruce Willis. I ain't gonna ask y'all. From the first time I see Die Hard, I ain't want to see no other actor. His action. This fellow is a fantastic talent. Is a fantastic talent. And he's going to be here with us, but we're going to miss him from the big screen. We are going to miss him. And I hope that every now and again we see him. I hope so. But his family is going to be taking care of us. Folks, life is fragile, you know. All of these things, lights and cameras in action, fragile. We got to be kind to one another. As far as possible, the Desiderata says, live peacefully with all men. Go among the noise and the haste, remembering what virtue there is in silence. Live peaceably with all men. As far as possible. As far as possible, you can live peacefully with the trenches and the jagabats. That's right. That's why I don't mind the coming on the page, you know. And talking what they want to talk. I try to live peaceably with all men, because all of this is temporal, you know. Right? All of this is temporal, fleeting. Life is but a vapor, the good book tells us. It's fleeting, you know. Enjoy it while it lasts. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the Willis family, all his friends, family, and loved ones, guys, who are going to be totally supportive of him during this period. And let's be kind to one another. Yep. Moving on to the fight card, folks. Look what else is happening, folks. This was announced yesterday, and what a sad tale this is. Beloved Guyanese tennis coach, Easton Ben Sr. was stabbed to death in Midtown Manhattan, New York. Yesterday, or was it the day before that? On Monday, stabbed to death in Midtown Manhattan, New York. Folks, let me put a date to it. Let's say recently. I had it right in my notes here. Can't seem to find it now. Easton Ben Sr. And I read a post by his son on social media that cheered me up. Folks, thinking about my own life, thinking about my own children. And to see Easton Ben going this way, Sr., tremendous talent, contributed significantly to the sporting fraternity. And now he is gone. Stabbed to death in Midtown Manhattan, there in New York. They say stone's throw away. From Grand Central. A stone's throw away. That's the information we have at this time. But in addition to that, folks, the police have held the suspect. A homeless man, Vincent Cole, 38. And he has been charged with the murder of, Mr. Ben, who was 51. 51 years young. Homeless man stabbed him to death. And our thoughts, of course, our thoughts and prayers go out to his family as well. I read that post from his son and it shook me up. Again, those of you who believe in a higher power, I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, and I'm going to offer a word of prayer for this family. I'm going to pray for them, folks. Least we could do. Right? His son is, when you read the post, the son put on social media, oh, Father, life is fleeting, guys. Life is fleeting. As far as possible, let us live peaceably with all men. Moving on in the fight card. Thoughts and prayers go to his family. All those who loved Easton Ben Sr. Tremendous coach, I'm being told, again, contributed so significantly to the sporting fraternity in that regard in his own country. And of course, like so many Guyanese, left to go overseas to advance himself. That being said, folks, we move ahead on the fight card. Fires of the PPP, guys. Fires of the PPP. You know they're starting young. You got to watch these children. They're starting so young. Fires of the PPP. And that's what we're following. Juju and Leslie Niles, Karen Thorne and Kevin Harris and Delano Caesar, Yvonne Daly, Tracy Wickham. Fires of the PPP. I told you, I tell y'all, every goddamn day this country is a fire. Fire nation and fight nation. Two kinds of people in this country. Fire and fight. Every day is fire. Every day, every day, every day, every day. We need what a nation. That's the missing link. What a nation. Fire. So look what happened here quite recently. They said a 3-year-old, my, started this fire. A 3-year-old started this fire. And now the 7 persons who occupy the premises are now homeless. I think the 3-year-old was with the grandparent here and some other siblings. Left unattended. Fire nation. Fire nation. We're happy that there was no fatalities, no loss of life as far as we know. That's the silver lining in all this. But we got to watch the children, guys. Got to watch the children. Right? Big people is tired, you don't want to sleep. Y'all always left in your chair with big people. Right? Further I say not. But we're thankful that there was no fatalities here. Thankful. You always carry your kids. Left them by mommy. Left them by grandfather. Some of y'all wicked, you know. Some of y'all wicked. That being said, guys, that being said, we're happy that ended well, in the sense that there was no loss of lives there. For information, we have a morning program in the morning at 8 o'clock for your information. And this information, guys, is for your information. You know, we know them boys watch us, you know, to find out what's happening in the country. They watch, they tune in front of the big screen, the wall-to-wall television, and they watch the 128-inch and them. Yes, they watch. Right? Some of them uncurling their feet right now saying, you see me? Yes, I seen you. But go ahead. Watch. For your information. Look what happening here now. For your information. This is Madia, you know. 3 biggest budgets later. Madia. The folks in Madia say they need some help. Right? They nicknamed this road here, Madia, Abortion Road. They said man, woman. Man or woman. When you go through this road, wherever you got this ideas loose. When you drive through this road, they call it the abortion road. The abortion road. Right? When you take a car through here, where inside this come out? So install regime, we're calling this to your attention because the people of Mania said they need help. Mind you, I would have you know, right? Here the trenches and the Jaguars gonna get vexed now. Here they get vexed. Under the last administration, Mania was on a developmental path. Lots of proper roads went down in Mania. And then these jacobats and trench crappers had to come and stifle the progress. And so now, three biggest budgets later, look at Madia. Y'all in shame. The Madia people say, so long we ain't see y'all. So FYI, roads in Madia need attention too. Madia roads matter. Madia lives matter. FYI, guys. FYI. Moving along, folks. Good to see Spurrily. Have you guys shared the live stream? Have you folks smash that emoji button for us? Sharon McKenzie. How are you doing, Sharon? Gordon Smith. Margaret Nelson. Janet Edwards. Deshaun Alexander. How are you folks doing? Smash the emoji button and share the live stream for us. Good to see you folks. You've come to the right place. FYI. Install regime. Madia roads matter. Please and thank you. Moving on to fight careful. Look what's happening here. The Stelling and Freedom Hoop, 3 biggest budgets later. The Stelling falling apart. What them boys doing with this money at Daily Simple? Audrey Brown, Basil Clark, Wade Anthony, Monica Andrea, Volmay Wilson. What are they doing with the money? The last budget was 552.9 billion with a B. 552.9 billion dollars. Where are they doing the money? Freedom Hoop Stelling falling apart, guys. It is falling to pieces. Melissa Smith, Karen Thorne, Andrew Ukasberg. It is falling to pieces, guys. It was pandemonium day this morning to get across to Georgetown, and we're learning that thousands of folks were stranded there, thousands upon thousands. Take a quick look at what that looked like this morning at Freedom Hoop Stelling as the selling collapse, and thousands of commuters were trying to use it. Take a look. Take a look. Yep, that's like one of them boys, you know. Everything falling apart. What do they do with the money? What are they doing with the money? It's a set of crooks, you know. Right? Alibaba and the 40 thieves. Is a set of, what are they doing with the money? Fix the Stelling. Take another look at that. Fix the Stelling, folks. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Yep. I want to know what systems are going to be put in place for the folks to traverse that area tomorrow, to commute from that area tomorrow. Fix it, please. Biggest, 3 biggest budgets ever. Stelling falling apart right across the river. This is not Timbuktu, you know. This is not Deep South in the Rupununi. It's right wrong, sir. Stelling falling apart. 2 years after. 3 budgets later. Billions of dollars later. The Stelling falling apart. Y'all looking tin, fellas. Y'all looking tin. Call the snap election quick. They're going to call a snap election. I'm calling it. Call the snap election quick, folks. Moving on the fight card. Moving on the fight card. It's not a real place. Y'all don't realize it yet? If 3 budgets later, the Stelling falling down, it's not a real place. 3. And each of them, in its time, was the biggest budget ever. Yeah? Ruaf Hanif, Predator, John, Shondell Moses, John Sullivan. It's not a real place. And you all know that. I know that. You know that. Rosamund Fordyce know that. Gershom knows that. Rowena Williams, Desiree Manuel know that as well. It's not a real place. People robbing the church now. That's how tight things tight. You know, the church used to be a sacred place. When you pass in the church, right, the temple, the masjid, people used to turn down the music. Now people building club right next to the church. They put in a bar right next to the church, a dance hall right next to the church. Used to be when people pass the church, they make the sign of the cross. Now, the thief out the cross. Jameer Shaw was one such person, is one such person. He's trying to rob God. Can a man rob God and live? Jameer Shaw wants to find out. And he has been remanded to prison for stealing from the church. Only the Almighty can set you free. Only the Almighty can set you free. He don't hear, you know. He don't hear the man robbing from God. Imagine that. Right? And so he has been remanded to prison. We are told that he was charged with stealing a TV, amplifiers, and other appliances from the Trinity Methodist Church in Leopold Street. Right? He brave, you know. He brave. All them things he man thief. TV, amplifier, and other appliances. He brave. From a church. You know, you're lucky. The big man upstairs merciful. You're lucky. The TV is valued at 120,000. A DVR valued at 42,000. The amplifier is 45. Another amplifier, 40,000. A hard drive worth 24,000. And 2 wall fans worth 30,000. He had a lot of time in this church. I said he left in there. That's what sorry. He left in there. That's what we are sorry about. You're going to church. Some of y'all got no shame, you know. Things can't seem wrong, my brother. Well, you go spend your time now. Get in touch with your inner self and the man upstairs. In the church. Jimmy Shaw going, you know, in the church. Desperation. Right? But you could be poor. But you got values. Poor but character. Poor but integrity. That's what we're saying. Jimmy Shaw, you can get in touch with yourself now. Right? Them boys can teeth you out on the inside there. They can teeth you out. It's not a real place. You know, some of y'all inspires people. Same y'all. We telling y'all, be cautious on the road, be careful, but y'all ain't hearing. Y'all ain't hearing. Y'all think, huh? Who y'all think y'all be? Y'all ain't hearing. Is irrespective. Everybody said, I's a good driver. I's a bad man. That can't happen to me. You go find out. You want to find out like Jameer? Huh? You want to find out? Some of y'all gotta slow down. Y'all big, but y'all got too much sense. Reckless on the road, folks. Reckless. Look what happened here recently. Look what happening here. I mean, parking in the city is a little tight and so on. Right? Parking on the avenue is a little tight. But you have to try to be different like this. You don't have to try to be different. Jesus, take the wheel. Take the wheel, Jesus. Muhammad, take the wheel. Allah, take the wheel. Whoever upstairs, take the wheel. Don't take it. Snatch it. Snatch the wheel. Snatch the wheel. Some people different. Different. Yep, different. Y'all different. The man just go park in the canal. Right? You gotta wait till somebody pull out. Park in the canal. I sure y'all recognize you already. I sure. You know, I can't understand how you driving on the whole road. The whole road. Are you the tell over there? In the trench. How? Like how? How? On that whole road you driving. You in the trench. Some people different, you know. Some of y'all different. Y'all hearing. Y'all different. Moving on to the fight card, folks. Share the live stream. Smash that emoji button. And let's roll out, folks. Roll out. But I missed that one. Before we head into that section, look what happened here. Some of y'all gotta watch the things y'all posting on Facebook. This beautician, Unika Pompey, we made to understand she's no stranger to law enforcement. They know her name. When the magistrate see Unika says, you coming again? You know, some people, really and truly, just live in prison, you know, but let's come out like for holiday. Right? And when they go back to prison, them boys say, you come home. Unika, we made to understand, it's no stranger to law enforcement. No stranger to the courts. Right? You gotta watch what you're writing on Facebook. Unika wrote something about Kwesi Edmonds. Kwesi Ace Edmonds. And Kwesi wasn't having it. Kwesi was not going to have his good name tarnished. He's an honorable gentleman. And so he pursued litigation. And Miss Pompey, we made to understand, was released on $200,000 bail. Yep. You gotta watch what you are posting on Facebook about people. About especially things that aren't true. Be careful. I'm begging you folks. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. Watch what you're posting. Watch what you're posting. $200,000 bail. the matter will be heard in the new month. $200,000 bail for derogatory remarks. What were y'all posting on social media? Some of y'all like text too much. All of y'all sleep, y'all texting. Y'all like text too much. Watch what you're posting out there. Folks, please and thank you. Watch what you're posting. Watch what you're posting. Moving on. I wish you the best. I wish you the best. Moving on to fight card, guys. Moving on. Yep. It's the time. The chagabats and the trench crappos. It's about that time, guys. It's about that time. It's about that time around these parts. Look what happened here now. Soup drinkers. We deal with one last night. Right? A soup drinker. The one we deal with last night, he went good with Anug. Anug doing nothing, you know. A new and united Ghana. Anug doing nothing. Right? He go and get himself in a whole set of problems by Guy Oil. In a whole set of shady dealings. At Guy Oil. When everyone had to fire you, you must know. It's real shady dealings. Everyone move you out the board. He got the gall, he got the belly, the gumption, the backbone, the spine. To say how he leaving Anug and he going back to the PPP. Huh? Some of y'all don't know where you had to go. Y'all don't know where you had to go. You going back to the PPP. Let me see how they work out for you. Let me see how they work out for you. But this is another one. Another Judas. Another one. Yeah? Folks, if you know it, you're missing nothing. If you know it, you're missing nothing. He's called himself Kevin Larimer. Oh, Father, if you ever want to see a grasshopper, it's Larimer. He 2 days here, he 3 days up, he 5 days over there. Right? 5 days over there. He gone back to his vomit. He gone back to his vomit. Any man, the good book tell me, who put his hand on the plow and turn back, unworthy to enter the kingdom, Philistine, unworthy. Hear what Kevin say here, and a post on Facebook. He said, with this being, right, about 10 paragraphs of nonsense. And then you get to the last paragraph. Here this trench cap on Jagabat. With this being said, I publicly renounce myself from all political organizations. Is that what you belong to? From all political organizations, OB houses, etc., and rum shops, and groups, as I voluntarily return to my party, the People's Progressive Party Civic, without any form of intimidation or instigation. This is a bundle of madness. A bundle of madness. Right? A bundle of madness. With this being said, I publicly renounce myself from all. I renounce myself. This is madness. Right? Mental health is real. I renounce myself from all political organizations and groups as I voluntarily return to my party, the People's Progressive Party Civic, without any form of intimidation or instigation. Kevin Larma, if you need intervention, my brother, just wink. Just wink. Right? You just wink. This fellow was with the Ghana Action Party. Right? He confessed he was a ride or die. I ride or die. GAP. GAP. Ghana Action Party. I ride or die. How many couldn't have way? He beat out from GAP. The man beat out from GAP. And then he's from his own party. I want to be in a coalition with the PPP. If it's thousands of followers following him to the PPP. The name of his party was Indigenous Congress of For Life. No wonder, folks, no wonder that didn't work out. No wonder that didn't work out. Here the name of the man, Indigenous Congress for Alliance. Folks, I tell you not to lie. Right? Mental health is real. So the man said, I renounce myself. Who in the right mind renounce themselves? I renounce publicly myself. Renounce and denounce. It's madness. PP Techie, please. Please do me a favor. Techie. You know, I shudder that, you know, it's all the people of a certain ilk and reputation attracted to the PPP. People of a certain ilk. Yeah, Techie. Good riddance. I sure. If anybody went in, what's the fancy party name? Indigenous Congress for Alliance. I sure you never even know, folks, that a party name, Indigenous Congress for Alliance. He couldn't get you in gap. Right? The man started your own party. He couldn't get you in your own party. He run out your own party. Right? And he renounced himself in the process. He renounced himself in the process. Folks, moving on. Right? If you didn't know this fella before, you missed nothing. Moving on. Good riddance. Your boys come out swinging vehicles now. Yeah, the AG come out batting vehicles, the installed AG Nandilal. Here we say, man, the absence of an opposition leader and the Police Service Commission, the president acted lawfully. Yep, in the absence of a Police Service Commission and a leader of the opposition. Yeah. The boss acted lawfully. Who no? Who no? People don't rackle we, Anil. Please and thank you. Don't rackle we. Who share the live stream? Who can smash the emoji button? Don't rackle we, Anil. Come better than that. Come better than that. Y'all did not, what you call, operationalize the Police Service Commission for the very purpose. It is within the president's purview, just the same way he appoint the COP to operationalize the commission. Nothing is holding him back. He gonna wake up the morning before he decided on Hickens and operationalize the Police Service Commission. But you want things a certain way, so don't rackle we. We beg, and we beg, but we ain't stupid. Don't come wrong, we funny. We recognize these rackles from far. We all heads out there. You have not put the Integrity Commission in place for a purpose. We beg. You have not called local government elections for a reason. We beg. But we got a little sense on this side. Right? These roots, you know, roots. We got a little sense. We got a little sense. So don't come wrong with funny and say, oh, in the absence of the opposition. It's how long we got a leader of the opposition. It's 2 years, y'all, in there. It's 2 years. They got about 15 commissions that have not been operationalized. We beg. Let me call it what it is. I beg of you. Let me call it what it is. Juju and Andrew Cosbert, Babani, Paulette Hawk, Marcel, Joseph. Let me call it what it is. Y'all wanted your man, and you did what you had to do. These big people, nobody can beat you. Right? Nobody can beat you. You wanted things the way you wanted, and you did what you had to do, but don't come and rackle with it. You ain't gonna lead the opposition. We beg, sir. Moving forward, Daniel. Hope you are labeled, though. I hope you are labeled. People don't live in first bell ring. I hope you are labeled. Bully. Is Ramson a bully? Is Ramson a bully? That is the question being asked tonight. Is Ramson a bully? Right? Charles Ramson name calling. He name calling in the expulsion of female volleyballers from sports hall. He name calling. Is Charles Ramson a bully? That's the question to be asked tonight. You know, in one of our previous broadcasts, we told you of this story of these young women, volleyballers, who were expelled from the sports hall because their male counterpart came to practice. Them girls in a tournament. And them boys come to practice and put them out in the sports hall. PPP got a problem with women, you know. PPP got a women problem. Like, them like women over there. Them like women over there at all. Has the AFC issued a press statement calling for Darmlal to be removed as minister? Perry Ramsey name come to mind. Papa Jaguar himself name come to mind. Kwame McCoy, name comes to mind. Like them are like women over there. So why we bully the women out of the sports hall? Why did we bully them? Why? Well, Starbuck News just today, folks, picked up on this issue. Starbuck News picked up on this issue. And look what Starbuck News had to say in this editorial. Act of bullyism. That is what they call these young women being pulled out of the sports hall. Is that the country we living in? Imagine young women in a tournament. In a tournament, them men just come for kick a wrong ball. They put them girls out. Will the Minister of Sports hold an inquiry into this sordid behavior? Starbuck News asking the question. What questions will be asked? Who shall be called? Who called whom? Who issued the directive to stop the volleyball tournament? It suggested that you didn't hold your breath, but it's suggested that you don't hold your breath waiting for that scenario to become a reality. Perhaps the minister should be reminded of his words when there was a previous imbroglio involving the Ghana Football Federation and the usage of the national sports venue. Because here is what Ramson said at that time. Starbuck News reminding us. He said, let us be clear that the Ghana National Stadium is not owned by anyone. It's owned by the people of this country. It's not owned by any sports. It's owned by the various sports which require its usage in order for them to be able to advance their standing nationally and globally. He went on to say, it goes without saying that Starbuck News said, it goes without saying that these words should also apply to the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall, the National Gymnasium on Mandela Avenue, and the National Track and Field Facility at Lenora. It belongs to all, not just one set of people. Imagine, folks, imagine. Them boy had the nerve. Them boy had the gall to put them ladies out. Just after International Women's Day, them ladies in a tournament. And them boys just come for practice. They put them girls out to the National Sports Hall. The Ghana Football Federation should apologize to this country and those young ladies. Charles Ramson should apologize to this country and those young women. Shame on all of you. Shame, shame, shame. Y'all make me hands fall as men in this country. Shame on you folks. Shame. Moving on to the fight card, folks. Chagabats and trench capos. But this one playing a lot of tricks. A whole set of tricks, people. A whole set of tricks. I tell y'all. Whole set of tricks they're playing. Whole set of sweet talks. Right? You want to know sweet talks is give you with these fellas here? You better ask Varshini. Yeah? You want to know sweet talks is Lydia? All right. I'm going to ask Larimer later on. And I'm going to ask the other one. I'm going to ask you, how to work it out for you, Akani Blair? How to work it out for you, Kevin Larimer? In 2 months, you can see Larimer there with somebody else. I renounce myself from the PPP. How to work it out? So some people selling dreams out here. They're selling dreams out here, folks. They're selling dreams. Look, story here now. One columnist is of the opinion they're plucking ideas out the hat. Out the hat, they're plucking these ideas. There's a whole set of projects you see the unleashing. And the question is, how are these projects being conceptualized? What technical assessments are being done with these projects? Is a whole host of man is confusion powder, chased with pocketry. It's a whole set of foolishness. Projects like Stelling Sugar Factory that wasn't thought through. Like the Milo Falls, with the man that was put in charge, Fit Motilal. Never built a 0.5 mile of a road. Much more. A whole project of that magnitude. They're pulling things out of the hat to spend money for giddy boys, claiming that they want to find work for people. That's what they're trying to say. That's the dreams, don't they sell? Folks, look at this. We talked about this the other night, but I think it is worth repeating. You remember them boys went to Region 2? Right? And they get a whole set of things. A whole set of things they give Region 2. Small business loan, government jobs, paying your internet bill, right? Water treatment plant, billions in roads, school buses, huh? Plus, they're digging out in the primary room. They're digging out, dredging. And then the ones, there's a shame. The one same face. They went Linden after. Oh, there is no originality with them. After the backlash come, budgetary last month, and y'all gone like Father Christmas, giving out stuff that was never even conceptualized in the budget. How y'all conceptualizing these projects? Who do the technical assessment to say this need dredging or that need dredging, this drain needs to be dug or that drain needs to be put there? Who's doing the technical assessment? It's like a cake shop, this place managing, you know. And Catfish, you know, one thing that happening. So that's what happened the other day there, Region 2 and Region 10. But look at some of the projects in other places, and them by said it's just projects out of a hat. No thought in going into them. They're just going to be spending billions of dollars on projects like they did with Gaisuko, like they did with Stelling Sugar Factory, hoping to create jobs, hoping to create jobs. So they say how Region 2, right, needs some gates to connect canals to the Pomeroon River. What technical studies they did to determine that? God never knows. What technical assessments? Only the Father knows. They're just sharing out projects for share out money. Folks, snap election coming. I call it early. Snap elections coming. I am calling it early. Right? I call it early. Snap elections coming. So they want gates to connect the canal. But nobody can tell you who did these technical studies, the technical assessment, who conceptualized these projects and no gates needed here. Nobody can tell you that. Then they tell you in Region 3, the canal's pulled up. There's an idea to build a third canal. You know, the canal number 1, canal number 2. There's an idea to build a third canal. When was the technical assessment done? Who conceptualized that? Right? You know what Jack said? You know what Papa Jacobot said? Papa Jacobot trying to tell me, oh, he went and talked to stakeholders. Who's the stakeholders? Who's the stakeholders? He spoke with some farmers. They're trying to make me something. That's what I want to tell y'all. They're trying to make us something. Look what's happening here. Region 6, Region 5. Drainage outlets. That's what they want to do there. Rehabilitating the Mahaica Creek embankment. Again, people are asking. Sensible people, we beg. But we got sense, we beg. But we paggly, we beg, but we stupid. They want to do drainage outlet and rehabilitating the Mahaica Creek embankment. Money for the boys, wasting taxpayers' money. Who did the technical assessments? Who conceptualized the programs? Who? Madness, people. And then finally, folks, in Region 6, they want to construct a flood embankment west of the Kanji Creek, traversing from number 66 Creek to Kanji, then to the number 52 main drain at Maibukuri, and then onto Brotherson Irrigation Canal. Again, people with sense in this area, people with the foresight, people with the knowledge, with the training, with the expertise, who conceptualized this thing? Who did the technical assessments? Nobody can tell me. All Papa Jack said, oh, I met with stakeholders. I was walking about the place. I met with stakeholders. Who? Name a couple. It's scampish, they say, you know. There's only thief and out the billions, you know. How the Stelling gonna fix? How the road in Mad you gonna fix? How you gonna fix? Who conceptualized the projects? Who do the technical assessments? Folks, it's madness. I'm telling you all. It is absolute madness. That's what happened here. And look what Pippin Tom said just this morning on the same issue. In the Kaicho News. Look what Pippin Tom says. Government is plucking projects out of a hat. Pippin Tom, increased investments has long been touted as a means to create jobs. Every time it is revealed that the government has offered extremely generous concessions to investors, the government claims that this is in order to generate jobs. The investments have been coming, but where's the jobs? Where the work there? Where the jobs? The Marriott Hotel was supposed to generate jobs. How are they looking for we? But when the hotel was commencing construction, the media discovered that the majority of workers were Chinese. And the only local on site, right? The only local on site Chinese was the gate man, was the watchman. That's what we got for. And then Pippin Tom says finally, investments has not had the desired impact on jobs, nor has spending on infrastructure. So if it's work you want to create, that's the point we're making. With all these things you're doing all over the place, with no technical assessment, no conceptualization to talk about, it'll have the same end product. Money in everybody's pocket, but no real lasting change, no real jobs created for people. This is how scams and thieves operate. Scams and thieves. This is how they operate, folks. This is how they operate. We got some things loaded in addition to that. We got a couple things loading. You know, there's a Brethren church by the Harbor Bridge. We hear them boys want to take over the church. We hear them boys want to sell out the land. They want to appropriate that church, the Brethren church. Y'all gonna have it, Peter's Hall? Y'all gonna sit down and just watch on Peter's Hall, or we can do something? I never see a protest being like, never. So we can sit down and watch the takeover that historic church, the Brethren church there, just by the Harbor Bridge before you turn onto the Harbor Bridge from the East Bank. Little church in the corner there, they want to take them. We can allow it? Huh? Or bring me boots on the ground. We can allow it? It's up to you, you know, folks. It's up to you guys if we can allow it or not. But boots on the ground. You think them boys easy? That's a story that's loading. That one loading. Among other things, folks. All the things loading. Why they want trouble that little church there? Huh? Why? You know, monkeys know which limb for jump on. They like Silan, you know. They like Silan. You better left the church. Right? Because you would end up like Jameer, who went in the church. Now he's spending time. He's spending time. Render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's. Render unto God the things that are God's. Let the people church alone now. You know they're good? This is the reason why many are sick among you. Take warning. This is the reason why many are sick among you. Y'all like past people in this place. Folks, that's our time this evening. That's our time. Thanks for joining us, each and every one of you. That's our program. That's our time. So glad that you folks could be here. So glad that you guys have come out tonight to fight in the ring, in the Coliseum, in the stadium, in the arena. Good to have you folks. And we can't thank you enough. Those of you who've been keeping us going, guys. And we invite so many more of you can partner with us, folks. And so we can keep the lights on, so we can keep the internet going, so we can keep the programs moving ahead, folks, bring you credible and valid information. Bringing you credible and valid information. This is what them boys doing. You think they why you know? It's friends and family and acquaintances and then them soup drinkers. You think they why you know? But we out here, people. We out here. Partner with us. Several facilities available, folks. We got Zelle. We got Cash App. We got PayPal. We got MMG. We got MoneyGram. We got Western Union as well, folks. Come on board. Partner with us so we can keep moving forward. Do that for us. Do that for us. Partner with us so we can keep moving forward. You want to know how? You want to know how, folks? 627-6963 is a WhatsApp number you want to get in contact with. WhatsApp us, 627-6963, folks. Partner with us so we can continue to build these programs, guys. That's our time. Good to see each and every one. Before you go, thousands of you are still with us. Thousands of you. Smash that emoji button before you go, folks. Do us that favor. Smash that emoji button. Show you're not so poor. Smash that emoji button. Give us a share this evening, guys. Certainly, you guys are not so poor. Good to see you, Nicola Daniels. Good to see you, Joan Holder. Good to see you, Roseman Fordyce. Good to see you, Chanel. Good to see you, Bernadette. Patricia Kisoon. Good to see you, folks. Auntie Sandra Hanover. Respect and manners. Respect and manners. Smash that emoji button, guys. Share the live stream. I'm going to sit around a little bit and give some folks some shout out. Roger Booyah. Good to see you. Put your comments there. Let me give you guys a shout out. Pace and power. Respect and manners. Jamie Gomes. Good to see you. Amabel Clement. Good to see you. Humblebee. Good to see you. Henrietta Lancaster. Good to see you. Glensis Mingleborn. We out here, peoples. We out here. Good to see you guys. Pace and power in McDonald. Shundell. Good to see you guys. Tomorrow is the last day of the month. Pace and power. We did it together. You and I did it together. Day after day, night after night. We out here, people. Fired up, ready to go, Amanda Nelson. Fired up, ready to go, Rosamund Fordyce. Good to see you, Mortimer Timothy. Good to see you, Sherhan Ramsarup, Sirhan Ramsarup, Mark Colin Anthony Hernandez. Good to see you. Respect and manners. Naomi Drucker. How you doing, Naomi? So good to see you, Naomi. So good to see you, folks. So good to see you, folks. Certainly by now, Mary Fraser, Dennis Mitchell, Cassandra Keeler, I see Warnella Garrett. Certainly by now, you guys have seen that we have been good stewards. Certainly by now, you guys have seen we have been good stewards with your funds. We have kept moving on, folks, advancing the cause. Trust us, partner with us, and let's keep moving from strength to strength. Do that for us. From strength to strength, peoples. Good to have you guys here. Good to see you, Naomi Drucker. Doreen Clark, good to see you. Joylyn Cook, good to see you. Yana Benjamin, left the people church alone in Peters Hall. The brother just, I said, left it. Take your hands off. Good to see you, folks. Good to see you, Joylyn Cook. Yana Benjamin, Andrew Cuthbert. And stick around for a second longer. Smash that emoji button. Share the live stream. Good to see you, folks. Chanel Smith Daniels. How you doing, Chanel? Good to see you, Chanel. Good to see you, Chanel. Good to see you, Chanel. Nicole Scotland. Good to see you as well. Joylyn Cook. Good to see you. Deborah Jones. Good to see you. Nicole Scotland. Good to see you. Guys, love having you here. Put your comments there. Let me give you guys a shout out quick. Margaret Jones. Let's fight, Margaret. We out here. Humblebee. We out here. We out here. Reddy McKenzie Talbot. How you doing? Good to see you. Sonia McKay Cobb. Rita Singh. Good to see you, folks. Smash that emoji button, guys. Share the program for us, guys. That's our time. That's our program. Stay safe, folks. Loretta Argyle, pace and power. Good to see you. Wills. Felix Wills. Good to see you. Abby Brown. Come on down. Ann Kearns. How are you doing there? Good to see you, Ingrid King and Carol. All you fantastic, folks. That's our time. That's our program. See you, folks.